Hello and welcome to another episode of Last Call for Adventure. I'm so excited to dive back into our shiny new D&D campaign today. But first, I'm going to throw to JP for some scheduling updates and things of that such.
Sure. So next week there will be an episode. It'll be our final episode of the year. However, ammunition will be out, so we'll be utilizing kind of our plans for doing things with a cast member down. So that'll be next week. There will be no show on the 28th. The first show there will be on the 4th. And I think, unless something story related pops up, the 11th should be the final episode for Crew 1. There might also be a show on the 18th. It really just depends on how that works out. Once we wrap up with Crew 1, there will be a break in between, so about a week off, and then we'll start Crew 2 hopefully towards the end of January. Who's going to be on Crew 2? We don't know. We're going to figure that out this week. We're starting to plan all that stuff and get things moving. So that's all I got. Just a general thank you so much for supporting us on Patreon. We've been doing this for a month now, come I think tomorrow. And I guess fully for a month on the 17th, which is later this week. So huge shout out to all the support so far. I think we've done everything we kind of wanted to at the initial outset, and we're excited for next year. But we'll talk about all the stuff we're doing next year. So that's all I got, Bruns. Let's get started and start role playing.
All right. So, where we last left off, our party ventured into the deep, dark woods and kind of went on a trippy psychedelic acid trip and found themselves ensorcelled in fey magics. Blibble. Unfortunately, Max, you're going to have to recap this time. Blibble, you reflect on the new friend or foe you made over the past 24 hours. And as you do, you think carefully on the new friendships you've made with the people around you. How does Blibble feel the last leg of the adventure went?
You want Blibble to answer in Blibble's voice, or would you like?
It's completely up to you, honestly.
Okay. Sure. He's reflecting to himself, and God, that shit was fucking crazy. We were talking about appointments and stuff. Ridiculous. How are you trying to survive? We're gonna get some fennel, whatever, fronds, stupid plant things. I don't know. At least they're valuable, hopefully. I don't know if we're actually gonna get them or not. Really sucks not having the cut that I got, but at least we got some of the gold that I off of that. That was smart. Way to go, Blibble. Always thinking on your feet. Good job. Can I even trust any of these dickbags? I'm sure they're thinking about the same thing with me. You know, you can't be trustworthy sometimes. Right? Right? Can we? I don't actually know. Oh, God. How long have they been looking at me? Say something, quickly. Hey, what's up, guys? So, Venture's not been... I mean, I guess it's gone okay, right? I think. He looks around the party.
Fine. I have no... I mean, the whole dream thing happened, but yeah, it's been okay. We need to find the fennel fronds, though. I was thinking about that just now.
I was just thinking about that. We got to get the fennel fronds. That's what... I mean, come on. All this has been probably a lot more exciting than grabbing some plants, honestly. But at least we got some extra gold out of it. That's good.
That's right.
And maybe we've made some new enemies. Honestly, I don't know. I'm starting to get anxiety thinking about it. So maybe we should just focus on what we're supposed to do.
I found this staff as well. I gestured to the staff that fell out of the pockets or the bag. Blibble, can you identify this? Have you seen this before? Do you know anything about it?
You're talking about the staff? You hold out the staff?
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't know. Let me get a look at that. Takes it. And I'm assuming I have to roll something. I know we identified some of the stuff. I don't think we identified the staff last time.
No.
Yeah. Give me an Arcana check.
Gotcha. Arcana. My little page there was reloading. Arcana. Come on. There we go. Boom.
A 3.
Right.
Great.
As you gaze at the staff, you notice it looks like it's one single branch, and at the end it has like these like sort of seed pods that are just beginning to unfold. But as for the magical nature of it, you cannot discern what abilities it has, if any.
It's definitely a magic staff. That one I can say for sure. Beyond that, I don't know if it's just the weird forest we're in here, being close to these stupid rocks that made us almost all go into crazy nightmares. I can't make heads or tails of it. I can take a peek at it again later when we get someone else to look at it, but right now, I don't know. You could always try to use it. That might be dangerous. You know what? Don't do that. That's probably the equivalent of touching the glowy rocks. Just be careful with it. He hands it back.
I step forward and I say, perhaps if it's a magical staff, the best course of action would be to ask someone who is familiar with such objects. And I like reach my hand out.
I mean, usually I'm pretty good with. It's the forest. It's all these weird dust and stuff. Who knows what this is, anyway?
Yeah, I'll hand the staff to Elegy.
I like run my hands over the surface of it and like look for any kind of inscriptions or see if I can discern anything.
Yeah. Give me an Arcana check, or in this case, since you're like looking for inscriptions, an investigation check.
Okay. They're both the same. 20.
Ooh, very nice.
Damn.
Yes, you are able to discern runes that are familiar to you along the side of the staff, written in Druidic, a language that you are very familiar with. As your hands kind of trace the runes, you are able to discern the sort of magic that is encased within the wood here. And you're able to tell that this is a magical item known as the Staff of Flowers. The staff has 10 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend 1 charge from the staff and cause a flower to sprout from a patch of earth or soil within 5 feet of you. And then the staff regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. Every time if you expend the last charge without recharging it on a 1, basically roll a d20, and on a 1, the staff turns into flower petals and is lost forever.
Oh, so it can brick if you fail.
Yeah.
On a d6.
Yeah.
That's what. Okay.
It's gonna be Red's favorite staff ever.
Yeah.
You can choose the kind of flower you want, or you can just say that you want flowers and it'll create flowers. Since I am a kind and benevolent DM, I'll also say you also had a potion.
Yes.
And a
scroll.
Yeah, potion and scroll.
And a scroll. I'm not sure that.
Don't need your kindness. We have Marin's map back, 80 gold, a strange staff that is now identified as the Staff of Flowers, 10 charges, a spell scroll, and a potion of clairvoyance with 1 use. Blibbled.
That's very true. Everyone knows.
Honestly, it is an honor to be blibbled.
Yeah. You just got blibbled.
I just got blibbled.
Great.
He keeps track of loot. God damn it.
No, that's good. Keeping track of loot is not a bad thing.
Does Blibble see Elegy have success with identifying that, and then just present the potion and the scroll and just, could you do this?
Also, by the way, guys, don't forget about this. We got 80 gold. We got a spell scroll and I'm pretty sure this is a potion of clairvoyance. If I had to make it, a check in my head. Hold on, let me do a check. Yep, got it. Potion of clairvoyance.
Fucking damn it, Max.
I don't know what you're talking about. You're talking to Blibble here. He's got Blibble.
And do you want to try identifying the scroll so we can see what that is?
Sure. What would you like me to roll?
Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to think. Dun, dun, dun. I have some homebrew rules for spell scrolls. Okay, so go ahead and give me an Arcana or History check.
Okay. 10.
10. You are able, actually, because this is on your spell list, you are able to discern some of what the scroll says. And you think on a successful ability check, you would be able to cast it. But this is a conjure animal scroll. Upon reading the words on the scroll correctly, you can summon fey spirits that take the form of beasts. You can have one beast of a challenge rating 2, or lower beasts of, I guess, more beasts of a lower challenge rating. There's like a lot of text that goes along with it, which I will actually put in our Discord channel.
Great.
Cool. Okay. Well, first the staff, as I kind of run my hand along and trace the runes on the surface of it, and I'm like reading and translating it. Like give it a spin, and I walk over to Red, and I take the staff and with both hands. I look at both back at Dove and Blibble, and I say, with your permission, I feel that this staff, the staff of flowers, is best bestowed upon our friend here, Red. And I like hand the staff to Red.
Oh, thank you. I'll treasure this always. How does it work?
How does it work? I knew it was a staff of. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't know it was a staff of flowers. It's out of my wheelhouse. I deal with.
It's a beautiful name.
Does it just make flowers? Is that it? Like, how does that? Is that just for like garden parties, or does it serve some sort of tactical advantage? No.
Well, this staff is capable of summoning flowers up to 10 times. You may choose which kind of flower you wish to see, and Red, I know that you have met and know many flowers and different kinds. Perhaps there's something specific that you would like to see again. However, I must warn you that if you use this staff too many times without allowing it time to recharge, the staff itself will turn into flowers and be lost forever. So try not to use it too often.
Should I test it out now?
As you desire.
I remember one time. There I was, in the jungles of Noor.
Oh boy, here we go.
I saw a flower of such rare beauty.
As he's talking, I'm slowly backing away.
Yeah, I think I'm doing the same thing. But just like
How do I summon the flower?
Maybe you just
simply
think about it in your
point.
mind. Yeah. Comes from within. I mean, you're in tune with nature. You should be able to use this no problem, I feel like.
Yes, I see it now. It was long and green, but fronds of purple. Yes.
I got something long and green for you, you know what I'm saying?
You have a flower you enjoy too, Blibble?
Oh, no. No, not really. Never mind.
I think
Carry
you'll
on.
like this one. And he thinks long and hard, and he says, I think it was Amorphophallus titatum. And he holds the staff above his head.
Are you doing it like a Tuscan Raider? Is that
Yeah,
what-
like yeah, doing the whole thing.
Yeah, like you've been talking for so long that you've managed to spend the time attuning to it while you're holding it. And
Hell
by
yeah.
the time you hold the staff over your head, uh, the direction that the head is pointing in of the staff, suddenly a patch of flowers of the description, the tenderly purple ones, appears, bursting forth from the ground.
Lovely. Yeah, you see them and it's sort of like a long thin green bit and then around it this beautiful frond, but as it opens, you realize why the Amorphophallus titanum is commonly known as the corpse flower. It is the worst smelling thing you've ever smelt in your entire life. It smells like pure death, and my man Red is just like, it's beautiful.
Can, Jesse, I have a question, Jesse.
Yes.
Can turtles smell?
Great question. Can turtles smell, DM?
Not turtles, but I guess tortles is
Portals,
maybe.
yeah.
Well, there's nothing to say that a turtle couldn't smell. There's no perception disadvantage you have or anything like that mechanically that would insinuate that you can't smell things. So it's stands to reason that you can smell it and the odor doesn't get to you, or you're so old that your senses have dulled that way, but not by virtue of being a turtle.
I feel like it's
turtle,
based
I should
on
say.
the description. I feel like it's like an acquired. You know what I mean? Like it says smells like Limburger cheese, garlic, smelly feet, rotting fish. I feel like that's an acquired taste. So I guess Red would be like, it's lovely. Yeah,
Red's
so I'm
rather
over there
pick-
sniffing it and like looking at it. I think it's amazing.
Ugh. All the flowers you could have picked. You picked
Look
this
at
one.
it. It's I haven't seen it in over 300 years. Smells
Yeah, maybe
just
there's a
like
reason
I
for that.
remember. I love it.
Little's like taking like a
Dove.
little hanky and just.
Smell of the flower.
Trying to recall, was I there with you when you saw this? I don't.
Oh, yes. You're the one who found it and said, I love this flower. Red, we should take these flowers home with us. And I said, no, Dove. No, the flowers must remain here. But you whined and complained. Oh, how you whined and complained. You loved this flower so much you said, I want to rub my nose in it, Red. And I said, don't do that. It's true.
Well, I don't recall any of that, but if you say so, Red, then it was as you say.
It was a long time ago.
It was indeed. Yes. It is lovely looking, at least I can say that. The smell, however, just awful.
How long does this last?
It actually stays there as long as you want it to, I believe. Yeah.
In the grove
like it
of this,
just
like,
exists
magic
now.
deer?
Yeah.
Well, the deer left, right? The deer moved on?
Yeah, the deer left.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But I imagine
Stag.
it still has, like, the stones and that, like, certain pattern and,
Yeah.
like, this perfect, beautiful grove. And in the middle is just this awful death flower. Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah.
That's gonna completely mess with people. If anybody comes through here, it's just like these stones
For
and then
future
just
groups.
death
Yeah. Oh,
flower.
my God. Yes. You have to
Dude.
use that.
That's going to be great because they're going to be like, what is this like? Are we going to fight like necromancers? Like, why is there a corpse flower?
Right. Oh my gosh.
It's great. It's great.
As
Okay,
you
well,
sit like smelling the flowers red, you smell something else on the wind. Something you haven't smelled for a long time. It smells of fresh saffron and sandalwood and warm, earthy smells. A reminder of delicious food from back home, of teas and breads and cakes, the kinds of which only your mothers and aunties knew how to make.
that he's like sniffing around the flower. And he's just like, something about this smells like home. And he's like looking at the flower, really confused.
What are you talking about? It
And
smells like rotting fish. Ugh.
Oh no, there's something else on the wind.
and
No.
you almost smell it intermingling with the corpsey smell of the flower and kind of beckoning you deeper into the forest.
You know, kind of how like in old cartoons when someone would smell something good and they start like floating towards the direction of the thing.
I knew
That
it.
is
I knew it. I
roughly
knew it. I knew it.
roughly the equivalent, where Red just like starts following his nose, like Toucan Sam, just like whoo, and he's just going. And I am sort of wandering further. Do you know what direction it is?
It's to the east of you now.
All right, yeah. I mean, he just like keeps wandering east
Red,
past the stones.
Red, where are you going? Oh,
Where's he going?
I don't.
Oh,
I
don't
know.
you smell it? It's home. It's beautiful teas and baked breads. And, oh, do not smell them.
Please be careful about the rocks. We saw what. Oh shit! He enjoyed the
Oh,
rock.
I'm not going to touch those rocks.
What the hell's going on with this forest?
I told
Surely
you.
that's bad, right? You don't just smell random things from. Be careful, Red.
Do we all smell it or just him?
Just him. Since
Oh,
you're
good.
sort of familiar with
That's
I
never
guess
good.
some of this magic, Dove, give me an insight or perception check. Your choice.
My insight is a +1. My perception's a +1. So I'm feeling.
The information you get will vary depending on which one you choose to roll.
Well, he's perceptive about it. I want to know what it is, so I'm going to roll insight.
Mhm.
An 11.
You are not unfamiliar with Fey trickery, and you feel that something has keyed into the innocent nature of Red Jasper and is attempting to lure him away from the party.
Great.
This is the type of trick that you would use to single someone out.
Right. Do I know ways to? Am I? You tell me with an 11. Do I feel that a spell's been cast on Red, or just a spell is cast and it's, a trap is set and he's falling victim to it?
This is bait. Yeah, you don't think it's necessarily a spell that's been like an enchantment on him. You think more so that someone is, how should I describe it? Like maybe some type of minor illusion
Yeah.
of a smell familiar to him is being wafted specifically towards him.
Okay. Well, then as he's running,
Minor illusion?
that's what she said.
Oh.
Yeah. As he's running away, Red, it may be a trick. Be very careful. I don't. We're in the Fey lands. You know how this goes. We've been here before.
I love the Fae. So nice and kind. And smelling like baked breads and delicious. Oh, when I
Okay.
sort of just like keep wandering off.
He's already ensnared. I turned to Blibble
wanna-
an elegy and say,
we stopping him, or is it just we letting him do this? Because
Well-
obviously this is a trap. No?
it's without a doubt a trap. Do you want to be the one to stop him, or should we just follow?
Blibble goes, like, moves his hands for a second, just goes, you just hear a hum, like, and you see a hand pop up right in front of Red as he's going, and Blibble's like yelling, like, hey! And the hand's going like, stop it! Red, go back over that way. Don't go there. Over back towards us. Come on, cut
Come
this
on,
out.
hand. Get out of the way.
No, back that way. Pointing
Uh,
like,
Whose hand is this, sir?
it's the fourth. I don't know. It's telling you to go back. Go back.
Oh.
Listen to the hand.
Red,
Oh.
listen to the hand.
Right. Listen to the hand. Don't talk to the hand. Gotcha.
Have you
I
stopped?
Either
just
or.
don't want to hear it.
Did
Does
you
he listen, or Red is he just pushing back past?
Yeah, did you stop?
No, Red stopped. He's like trying to swat the hand away.
He's like, come on, stop it. What do you?
I just can't you smell that? It smells so good.
I think as it's happening, yeah, we're probably Blibble's like trying to catch up to him, to encourage the party to like at least catch up to where he's at, just
Yeah.
cautiously. Like,
Come on, let's figure out what the hell's going on here. Stupid ass forest.
Yeah, we'll catch up. Do we start to smell anything, Bronze?
Yeah, now you all begin to smell the same sort of familiar smell that Red was describing to you. And you feel the hair on the back of your neck kind of start to raise a little. The mist in the forest is thicker here, and the woods are almost a deeper green. The shadows beneath the boughs almost begin to pull you in, and you feel a presence other than your own. In fact, some of you might feel multiple presences other than your own. Whether hostile or friendly, you cannot yet tell, but something here feels foreign to you.
Is it just me? Something's going on here.
Blibble's gonna take like a beat to like examine his surroundings and see if he can make heads or tails of what's actually going on, because obviously he knows enough about magic and what's going on here to be like, something's trying to ensnare us and lure us away here.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't getting glow rocked.
Give me a survival check.
Not great, but
7.
You think you know a way out of this sort of. Now that you look around, you realize you're in a labyrinthine kind of area and you've lost your bearings. At one point, you knew where the road was behind you, and now you find yourselves kind of losing track of the path that was once there and now is mysteriously sort of gone. You think to yourself, Blibble, that maybe you can figure out a way through the undergrowth back towards the road from where you can get your bearings and hopefully make your way to Nizam Valley where you were initially headed.
Okay, if that was the road was there. I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't exactly like. I swear, back where we came from was right there. I think if we go right there, we could probably. Either way, I don't trust what's going on over here. I'm just, group huddle. Maybe we don't go towards red. I smell it too. It smells great, but that shouldn't be here right in the middle of the forest. That's just weird. That's like rocks that are glowing, and then all of a sudden you touch them and you're in a nightmare, a waking nightmare. You know what I mean? Like, just weird stuff. This forest is all crazy.
But it doesn't make it any less real.
Agree to disagree. I think we're being I think someone's trying to have us. You know what I mean? Plus we got this extra we got this extra gold now. I don't really want to lose it, so
These
I'd rather-
kind don't care for gold, Blibble.
I mean, that's fine, but I do. So, because it helps me
Blibble.
live, right?
Blibble. Gold is unimportant. Certainly it might help you live in the big city. But let me tell you something. A riddle, if you will.
Oh God, I hate riddles.
Blibble. What kind of ship is worth more than a ship made of gold or a ship made of diamonds?
I don't know. Maybe no shipwreck would have gold and treasure in it. Yeah. What kind of ship?
He boops you on the nose and goes, friendship.
Oh,
And then turns around and starts trying to get past the hand again.
Ugh.
As Red starts to walk off, I say, we are supposed to at least find the Dryad. They are the ones that have the fronds. Perhaps these Fae will be reasonable.
Blibble like cast like a what the fuck? Look at you like.
You want to go towards the smell? The mysterious creatures that are trying to lure us in?
Well, they're simply playing tricks. They don't mean harm, Blibble.
How do you know that?
Elegy, with your +2 intelligence modifier and your druidic background, you also know something of the Fae. And Dove's words are strange to you, because although you know they can be reasoned with, you also know that deals with Fae seldom go well for those who take them. They're known for trickery, and they are known for sort of making use of the fine print. It's a bit of a monkey's paw type of bargain.
These lands are strange to us and extremely dangerous. The Fae are not known for being reasonable. It is very dangerous to assume that we can make any sort of deal with them that will not result in us losing much, including possibly our lives. I think that it is wisest for us to return the way that we came, and to avoid any dealings with Fae, as it's not part of our original quest. I believe that we can find these fennel fronds without having to deal with any Fae spirits.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying all Fae are bad, but I mean, have you not heard stories of different? They're tricky. I'm tricky, and I don't even trust them.
Oh, they're lovely. Sure, they'll turn an odd man into a tree now and then. But what's wrong with a few more trees?
Well, it's kind of like murder, essentially, because you turn them into something that or just a horrible imprisonment. I've never been turned into a tree before, but I can't imagine a worse hell from being able to walk around and have free will to then just being rooted, literally.
But have you ever said to yourself, what if I didn't have to worry about gold or being the best?
All right, so I'm going to start walking this way, guys. If you guys want to follow me over here, that's fine. You can come over.
Blibble just starts walking.
As you start walking in the direction that you believe to lead to safety, something strange happens. The road suddenly becomes easier and easier to tread. You no longer have to push through bushes and thickets to make your way. Suddenly, the dirt path is there before you again. And just as you're wondering to yourself what fate could truly be worse than being turned into a tree, you see it before you. A very large, impossibly large tree. The reason I say impossibly large is because surely you would have seen it prior to now. Move you over here.
Fantastic.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Perfect. This map is like kind of more vertical than it is.
Sure.
I think it was supposed to move your tokens over as well, however.
Well, while you're doing that, we'll do all of us see this?
Blibble is
Jess.
about 10 feet ahead of you. So you do all see it. And the same thing that occurs to Blibble occurs to all of you. For a tree to be so large, surely you would have seen it prior to now. You would have seen it along the tree line or from the road. And yet you didn't.
Oh, nice. We're getting our Zelda story arc. Let's do it.
Oh, no.
Here we go.
I look towards Elegy and say, let's hope that these are similar to the Fae myself and Red have dealt with, and not the ones you just described, because I believe we're already dealing with them. Then I kind of motion towards the giant tree in front of us.
As you motion towards the giant tree, oh, I think I put Red in the wrong spot. Here, let's.
No, if you go to your whatever that is, the newspapery looking thing in Roll20 and you like select your character, you can drag and drop your character onto the screen.
Boom.
Oh, there we go. I was like doing
That's not
it for
necessarily
you all.
what Blibble is, though.
Ah.
I'm just saying, for the sake of, he's back here.
Well,
Sorry, I just
you're in front
realized
of us.
I
Shit,
dragged
you're
and
right.
dropped
He's here.
it onto
He's directly in front, and he will take whatever comes.
Okay.
For he's Blibble. He never hides, ever.
Ding.
Excuse me.
Holy shit, is that a log I can hide behind? Let's do it.
What? There's a goat in front of us?
There's a goat here?
Yes, yes.
What?
You see kind of jumping down from the boughs of this like very, very large tree, a goat with horns as dark as onyx, and the very tips of its fur seem almost pearlescent. They have like that mother of pearl sheen to them. It kind of
Does it
like
just hop down from the
plops
tree?
down, yeah, unceremoniously hopping from bough to bough to bough. Dove, give me a history check.
All right.
You may do so with advantage.
Oh, what was the advantage number? Okay, I rolled a 13. Better than 12, so I'll take it.
A 13 is enough. You recognize this as a familiar form taken by someone from your childhood.
Great.
Blibble immediately reacts like he's on edge. Like with everything he just went through, he's just this crazy goat comes down looking all pearlescent. He goes like gets his hands at the ready, like whoa, 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 hey, easy, strange goat.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Shit. Why does Blibble always have to try to be a hero?
Hey, 20.
I'm so wise. 20.
Yeah. You, how does it, okay, so you lock eyes with the goat for a moment, and you hear a voice kind of in your mind psychically as the goat says, "Taking dark pacts with dark demons, are we?
What the fuck?
Blibble says that.
The goat of Beelzebub would surely strike fear in your heart." And for a moment, you think of the pact you made. But then, with that 20 wisdom save, you know that your patron does not employ white goats to be their messengers. However, it is disturbing to you that this goat knows of your pact, and it dawns on you once again with that 20 on the wisdom save, if it can read at least some of your thoughts.
All right, this is a freaky goat. It's trying to get inside my mind. It's talking to me. It's trying to trick me, but it. All right, listen. Use your words if you can, you stupid goat, or turn into whatever you are. Actually, enough of this trickery.
Well, what does it want?
I don't know. It's trying to mess with my mind right now and try to pretend to be something it's not. I'm ready. Bring it on, bitch.
Is it power you seek?
Well, yeah. I mean, who doesn't want a little bit of power? But I don't know about if I want it from you.
Blibble, don't enter into the deal, whatever it's offering.
What you think I'm? He's a liar.
A
Trying to be
token,
something he's
a
not.
boon. You see between its horns now a cupcake emanating with power. It occurs to you that if you were to accept this boon, I mean, last time you did, you were able to gain 3 levels of warlock power. This time, maybe you would gain 4 or 5. Who knows what would happen?
Do we
Really
all
nice
see that or
looking
just
cupcake,
Blibble?
though.
Do we all see
Wait.
the cupcake? Or is it just Blibble, Bronze?
Just Blibble.
And you say out loud, sorry, repeat what you said. I spoke over you, Max.
It's a really nice looking cupcake, though. You guys see it? It's right there.
What cupcake?
Blibble.
There's no cupcake, Blibble.
There's a
Blibble.
cupcake between its horns. I don't know why.
Blibble, you need
There
to not.
is no cupcake.
There's nothing
Oh,
there.
I don't see a cupcake, Blibble.
Really? Hey, you.
He
You
like
could
takes a
show all
couple
those
steps
people back at school what real power is.
I mean, I'm already kind of powerful. I got some power.
Are you?
Yeah.
Hiding under logs like some sort of sniveling vermin?
It's still just me, right? It's just in they can't hear this. It's just in
Yes.
my brain.
We're just
Nice,
hearing
perfect.
your side of things, I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
right?
Listen, hiding under logs is a very tactically acceptable option. Also, I helped save the day. I saved her, I think. I did my part. Who the fuck are you?
Is he talking to the goat still?
Yes.
I think he's talking to the goats
Goat,
too.
yes.
Blibble.
At this,
Blibble.
like seeing
Just
that
back
you're
away
not
from the goat.
interested in making a deal with it, it kind of like rolls its goat eyes at you and like paws at the ground boredly. Well, fine then. Don't join my multi-leveling warlock plan.
There's a very strange way to say that. Like a multi-level
I'm not here for you
class
anyway.
or something. What'd you say? I'm sorry. I was thinking.
I said, I'm not here for you anyway.
Okay. Also, can you talk to all the rest of them so I don't seem fucking crazy?
At this, the goat, like, kind of, you hear it chuckle, and then it does. It expands its conscious to include all of you in a telepathic link. So you can hear each other and the goat. I've come for the changeling and its guard. And at this, it like begins to kind of trot over to Dove and Red.
Changeling. Fuck.
Changeling. We have no changeling here.
Oh, Dove. You haven't told them? You
Do I-
know, a
Well,
dove
shoots
is
a
just a
look over.
fancy pigeon. A pigeon that doesn't know its station. Pigeons are trash birds.
Hey,
Hey,
there are no
I know
trash
quite a
birds.
few lovely pigeons.
Hey.
Elegy, you
I
think
as
of Sable
well.
for a moment.
Yeah. Pigeons are wonderful creatures.
I
With
met
honor.
a pigeon. Yeah. She was kind of woke me up out of sleep and was a little rude to me. But she didn't seem too trashy. He like looks at Elegy like, yeah.
Is there any way that I know of to remove them from the, I think you said telepathic link? Or are we just stuck in this? Or essentially something where I can close them out of it and have a one-on-one.
Give me a persuasion check. I think you could probably
Okay,
persuade
then I'll
your friend
say
to not blow up your spot.
sure. I say to the creature, I'll just say, remove them from this, and then we'll see how it goes. Crit 29.
Ooh.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Yeah. It works. All of a sudden, you all go from hearing what the goat is saying to no longer hearing what the goat is saying. Whether or not you realize you've been dropped from the link, I think, would have to require a check of its own. But you realize, like, that this creature has stopped speaking with you.
So you gonna say anything else or
I'm not hearing anything.
In my
Yeah,
mind,
neither am
I say, thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, I would prefer no violence if I can help it.
What is it that you want? And please
We've
make
expanded our reach into this zone because your father is ready to overthrow the king. His rebellion is imminent and you are required back home. Your vacation in this realm has come to an end. We also require the combat prowess and knowledge of your ward. And at this, like, she looks over at Red, who you've trained from tiny turtle shell to now, I am sure, to be an instrument in our rebellion.
Is there a timetable for this, or is it simply now?
Immediately. We have thus begun our incursion into your realm, hoping you would see the writing on the wall and return to Lord Tenebrous.
Can I have a second to think about this?
You now recognize this voice as being Sonoras, a powerful fae who grew up with you for some time before you left the Feywilds to live amongst mortals.
More like Snorses, am I right? Or
Sonoras. Okay. Does he answer if I ask, can I have a moment? Or is it?
Yes, yes.
I turn to the group and just simply state, I know this.
Oh, I lost audio all of a sudden. I have no clue why.
Oh, that's on her.
Crazy
she'll,
goats.
she'll get it back here in just a sec, I'm sure.
The
I turn
world fades away from you, and you can't see or you barely hear anything.
Yeah, she's, a goat appears in front of her in a room there. I'm sure she'll figure it out soon.
Yeah, a random fey monster
You got to
pops
watch out
up
for
next
those
to him,
fey
and
monsters.
a shadowy cloud pops up and says,
If you want to go back, you must sacrifice yourself to me.
I really hope she joined mid sins there, Max. That would be really frustrating. I don't think it's coming back yet. I think she's using wireless headphones, so I don't know if they just died. Any luck? I love tech issues. I don't know how to transpire forward. Because I think she's
That's
still...
why you should RP with me in the meantime. Do you want your friend's audio back or not?
I do, Demon. Please give me the audio back.
I do,
If you
demon.
want the audio back, you must do it
Every streamer.
I must what?
Every streamer.
I am the reason when you go on vacation and you come back to your stream setup, and even though nothing's changed, it's all gone to shit. It was me.
Why would you
And
do
my
that?
name is Windows Update.
No!
I also do that too. That was me. Right before your stream, something important's gonna happen, and boop boop, Windows gotta update. Also me.
Why would you speak its name? And this is your fault. Now this thing's not going to leave us alone.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's just now
No,
we're
that's
stuck
how
with
you have
it.
power over it. Once you know what it is, you have power over it.
Oh, is it a names have power situation?
Yeah? Well, I mean, it's a
Yeah.
demon, obviously. Come on, JP, keep up.
He's trying to trick you.
You're trying to trick us?
Oh my gosh.
Here's what I need from you. I'm gonna be honest, it just comes down to money. My PayPal is Demon Slayer XX429 at PayPal. So,
And how much money do you need?
1 second.
What?
He said how much?
1 second.
He said, well, maybe we could get
Uh-oh, he's talking to someone.
$300.
$300?
Yes.
Can I do it in payment plans?
Hold on 1 second. He said, wow, it's better than nothing.
How does this even
Yes, you
happen?
can.
How much a month?
At least 75.
So how many installments is that?
Oh, wait. You gonna send the money? Because I'll release the audio right now.
Yes, the money is on the way.
Beautiful. All right. I think the audio's back. All right. Bye.
Is it? I don't know if it is. I don't know if it is. I don't think it is. I think we're still in struggle
It was a
bus.
trick. I'm in complete control.
I guess we could cut to a break. I have to.
I can't hear anything.
Yeah,
I think
I know.
if we go to break early, I can grab another pair of headphones. These are hardwired in, and all of a sudden I just can't hear anything, and I don't know how that happens.
Great. I'm going to send us to break
Yes,
then.
that sounds wonderful.
Thank you,
And
Audio
we'll
Demon.
finalize
This is all your
our
fault.
transaction.
I can't believe you would do this. I can't believe you would cause this. That's unbelievable. We're going to take a break. We'll be a little bit early, and then we'll come back and talk to more goat demons. All right? We'll be right back with more Last Call for Adventure. We'll see you then.
Hello and welcome back. I have slain my microphone demons. Don't worry. Max is still here, though, even though I guess he was the microphone demon. Okay, so, Dove, you are faced with this figure from your past, Sonora,
Right. Uh,
and you are faced with this interesting information. What do you do? How would you like to proceed? They have granted you the time to think that you have so graciously asked for. However, you know that the Fae are not known for their patience.
right. Um, I'll turn to the rest of the group and just speak plainly. Um, well, I suppose this is as good as time as any. I know this creature. In fact, I grew up with it. Blibble, I'm sorry for hiding it from you. You seemed to ask the questions I never answered.
I knew something was fishy. No, seriously, I knew something was up. I didn't quite know exactly what was going on with you. What? Sorry. Continue.
Very well. This creature demands that I go with it and that Red comes as well. I have some time, but the Fae don't like to wait. So we're at an impasse of sorts.
Wait, you're saying this creature is a fae?
A form of one, yes.
Doesn't smell like any fae I've ever seen before.
I will turn to Sonoras and just plainly speaking, would you allow us to see your true form so that they believe you are indeed a Fae and not a goat?
You see the shape of the goat begin to get almost liquidy. The fur undulates a bit and then begins to stretch in a manner that makes your stomach turn. The horns begin to curve backwards and then slowly turn to liquid, turning into cascading onyx black hair. And the goat eyes kind of remain the same as the snout kind of pushes inward and takes the form of a somewhat elven looking, 7 foot tall individual, gender indiscernible truly, whose clothing is almost like kind of like flows down as it's made of like liquid like white fur. The reason I say liquid is it's draping, and the way it flows over their form is almost seems like it's like moving. Their skin is light lavender, and their eyes, although they maintain their goat-like shape, are now a pale pink. And when they look out at you, it looks as though they're looking through you.
It was like regarding this change happening, like as it gets bigger and
Oh. Well, shit. What do they want again? Something about going with you. Also, what's your deal? Are you like? Is you a fae?
A form of one. It's complicated. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things at the moment, but a story for another time, perhaps, if we have that.
We'll circle back to that because I get it. All right. Fuck. What? Are we ever gonna get these goddamn fennel fronds? We're just gonna go get some plants, and now all of a sudden this shit's happening.
You're here for plans.
Everything always gets so complicated.
A mission from the guild. This one, and I point towards Elegy, is a guild member. We are doing guild work.
They sent you for plants and not to rescue your fellow people that we captured. I would have thought it would have been the former and not the latter. Or the latter and not the former.
You've taken prisoners.
Yes. To barter for your safe return. For surely the guild is holding you captive, and you would not join such an organization of your own free will.
Oh, damn. They don't know.
Free those people. I am not captured. These people do not contain me. I joined to simply. I start to hesitate. I joined for scouting purposes, obviously. Reconnaissance.
Mm.
Straight up lying, by the way. I don't know if you want me to roll for that, but it's pretty.
Yeah, roll deception.
All right. A 12.
Oh, well, then I am sure you will have no objection to our forcibly taking the city. And perhaps making use of it as a forward base of operations for our own expansion into the Feywilds.
I don't believe it
I
would
just-
be. Yes, Blibble.
It's sounding. I don't know nefarious is the term. Not good.
But surely Dove has commissioned you all to help us, right, Dove? Since you were joining for reconnaissance purposes. And
Okay,
you
let's cut
realize
the
now she has
bullshit. I'm talking.
ascertained that you're lying.
Let's cut the bullshit. Obviously, there's some tensions going on here. What is going on with you? Clearly, what, you on some sort of quest and campaign to, like, what, take over this? Is this like, you are the big bad? Is that what's happening here?
The big bad. No, no, no. We're the opposition.
I liked you better when you were a goat. I'm gonna be honest. That was better.
But you
This
asked
is-
to see this form.
Well, did I? Someone else might have been. Either way, I don't want to. I like self-preservation as much as the next person. I'm just trying to understand what's going on here. So what, your intention is to take over this realm, this world? You're coming in from the Fey area? Were you responsible for all the other glowy stones before, or was that something else?
That's an unfortunate side effect of sort of the splinter we had to cause to bring back Dove. She says the word with like an almost distaste in her mouth. I don't think you've been honest with your friends, Dove.
I've been honest. I am who I am, but what is there to hide? The name is what you make of it. It doesn't matter if I'm not. I am Dove to them. That is fine. I am something different to you.
Red?
Make a Constitution save.
Oh God.
Yeah, as you say that, Red Blibble's like,
Red, do you know what's going on here?
10. I don't know if that's.
You take.
Oh,
Let's
boy.
see. So used to physical dice.
Bring on the hurt.
7 burning damage, fire damage, as she melts away with a single withering glare, your tortle form, leaving your true form for everyone to witness. Will you describe this for the party?
Sure. So slender, androgynous in appearance, long gray hair tied back and cleanly braided, in a cleanly braided ponytail. I have fine leather clothes, a similar satchel with the same odds and ends, sticking out a rapier, handful of instruments, bunch of books. I have 2 kind of different shaped ears, one kind of curling back, the other looks like it's been torn off or bit off or something. You're not really sure. An incredibly inviting face, the same in white cloudy eyes, and a look of really as I'm staring at Sonoras.
Blibble like goes like, oh, what the shit? And then like he looks straight at first obviously regards Dove's this transformation that's just been like forced upon them. And then shoots over to Red Jasper as he says, like, did you know about this?
Red is staring at Dove like, wait, so where did Dove go?
I'm sorry, Red. I did not want you to find out this way. But I am Dove.
Find out what? I'm confused.
I am Dove, Red.
No, Dove is a turtle.
I'll just change back to Dove real quick.
Hmm.
In front
Oh,
of you.
Dove, there you are. There was some other person here a minute ago claiming to be you.
Red, that is I. We are the same person.
No, we are not the same. I'm Red. You're Dove.
Oh, God. How long have you been like that?
As a turtle, what do you mean?
Yeah.
500 years, something like that.
Blibble like takes a second and is just like, wow. And then looks at the creature, the other fangs, like,
Hey, you're a fucking asshole.
I am a sphincter. Why?
Yeah. Do you not see just what happened? I mean, like, you probably don't care, do you? You're just interested in whatever the hell this campaign is for you.
Well, the campaign is an important one.
I mean, to you, you just coming in. What the? Is this a friend or an enemy? Should we be killing them or fighting them? Because that was traumatic, I would think.
I'm not sure, actually. Do you wish to harm them if I do not come with you?
I would prefer not to.
I think that's a yes.
It just turned Dove into some sort of zombie creature.
We'll talk more about it later, Red. It's very hard to. A lot going on right now. Elegy, did you know about this?
Oh, and you're muted.
Hey, you let her speak right now, you face piece of shit.
Stole her voice.
I am as shocked as you are. I feel betrayed, and if Fred could understand, I would feel even more worried for him. He has been betrayed, a grievous betrayal, many hundreds of years believing that Dove was his kin. Why would you do this?
It was not meant to harm Red. I hope he does not see it as such. There's no reason to see it as that as well. I am still his friend. It's not.
What was your goal?
There was a goal initially, but that I kind of like look out of the side of my eye at Sonoras, but that quickly left as I grew fond of Red.
So you remained
Yes, I
a
believe you
total-
have forgotten your mission.
There is no mission anymore, Sonorus. That is long past. I don't know why you still claim it to be as such. I left a long time ago.
Well, you left because our family was under attack. But now we are in a position to wrest power from the unworthy and take it for ourselves. We're no longer an oppressed family.
Whatever happened, that is not my fight anymore, and hasn't been for some time. And you can tell whoever needs to hear that.
You choose to live amongst these people.
Absolutely.
Why?
They care more for their time, unlike back home.
Their lifetimes are like a blink. This one is losing his mind already.
I don't see
She
it
like
that way.
gestures towards Red.
Red has a look of like, not even confusion. He's just trying to figure out if Dove's going to be changed back into a monster. He's like ready to throw down, like, don't you do it. Don't you change. There's Red's so stupid, no confusion.
Yeah, I don't see it that way. But It is fine. Are you going to take us out of here, or can we simply leave, Sonoras? I am growing tired of this conversation. You're confusing my friends, and you've already done enough damage as it is.
So, in your mind, you would like to leave with these fronds, the healing powers of which are pitiful at best, as well as the captives that I so carefully acquired to barter for your freedom. And you would like to go about the rest of your incredibly long existence in the company of people who will only last for a short fraction of it.
To put it so plainly, yes. That is my wish.
So you think you have grown up then?
However you wish to say.
Very well then. If you can prove to me that you have come of age, I will allow you to make this very adult decision. If you cannot, however, much like a petulant child, I shall take you by the ear back before your Lord Father.
At that point, I think I'll probably cast a spell.
You'll cast what?
I'm going to cast a spell with him saying, like, I'm going to test you. I just want to make sure. Yeah, I'm going to cast Suggestion and see how it goes. There's the spell. There's a lot of text on it.
Okay.
But I think you need to make a save. Yes, a wisdom save with a DC of 15.
Oh boy.
Hopefully the wisdom isn't. Oh.
Ooh.
The suggestion can be a course of activity limited to a sentence or two, which magically influences a creature you can see within the range that can hear and understand you. So I suggest to let us go and forget this conversation took place. Although it looks like they're going to remember everything regardless. So that's up to you if
I was going to say, so for the duration of it, it will definitely leave you be, per se. Let's see.
It's up to 8
when
hours.
it finishes what it was asked to do. Yeah, you would need like a modify memory spell to
have them forget it. Yeah.
Right.
I'll still say let us go then. And yeah, I think the phrase is let the four of us go, and yeah, that's it. Just let the four of us go.
She does. She turns around, almost like kind of smiling to herself, which leaves you with an unsettling feeling. And as they kind of knock, opening a door through the tree, they turn back and say, "Good luck,"
Yeah,
and walk back through it.
I stop for a second and look back and don't say anything. Look to the rest of the group. We are free to go, and we should hurry. That spell won't last long. I can answer whatever questions you have, but we should at least put distance between us and them.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine, Red.
Are you sure you were so thin and disgusting?
Well, that's not very nice, Red.
What that thing did to you wasn't very nice.
No, not at all.
It took away all your beautiful color and made you this pasty, gross dough creature.
Yeah, that wasn't very nice of them to do that to you. Good that you're back to normal now.
Yes, so good.
I won't say who sees it, but you start, there's definitely like tears welling up as Red says that in Dove's eyes. And then we need to start moving. Perhaps
Yeah,
find
we
the
should probably
fronds.
get moving. Too much in this. We can. It's a lot to process that just happened. Okay. The heck is Marin?
See Marin like cowering behind a rock quite a ways behind you all.
Marin? Oh, there you are. Marin, no, it's fine. It's okay now. It was. Come on out. Come on. It's okay. The weird creature's
Okay.
gone.
You see her nervously tugging at her bow.
You still got
I
your
think
map?
that we are in over our heads. Things have gotten very
No.
political and scary.
I agree. It did get a little crazy. I think we're still. You got the map, right? Okay. Well, we'll figure out where we're at, and I guess go get.
Those wet spots are not my tears.
Okay. Yeah. No, it's there's a lot of moisture.
They
in
are
the air. It's
simply
probably-
rain that only fell where I was sitting.
Right. Yeah. No, I'm sure. No one's saying that they're tears. Let's go get the fennel
Of course
fronds.
not.
The more you say it, the more everybody's gonna think that it's just right. Someone else talk, please.
You're doing so well, though, Blibble.
Listen, I'm barely. There's a lot that's happened in the course of the past day. Listen, I'm not like against adventure, but it's just a lot to take in. Where are you? Where's the? Let's go. Let's move towards where the fennel fronds are. Maybe the quicker we get this job done, the better it'll be for everybody. I think.
He like casts a look around everybody and like pauses on Dove, like kind of like a Jesus. You know, like you see for a moment that like Blibble's kind of worried, little flash of like emotion, and then just back to the facade of like, all right, let's go. Come on.
We should try to be back in town before the end of the night, if we can.
That sounds good. I think if we stay focused and follow the map, maybe we don't, go off. Okay, let's. Yep, good.
Yeah.
You all right, Marin?
She rolled.
Sorry. That was totally not.
Yeah, I think I'm okay. All right. So we're smack dab in the middle of the valley, and oh my gosh, yes, the frond. It grows in mossy gullies in areas with little sunlight, typically in the expansive root networks of old growth trees, like the one the scary glowy person went into that I would rather not go near personally.
Okay. Well, you don't have to. Like, we'll do it. We'll go. You said it's by a tree.
But I don't
Kinda
want
like
you to
this one?
die. I have grown attached to you, small goblin person.
I mean, I don't plan on dying.
What if the goat takes you into the tree and turns you into a tree? Red said sometimes that happens.
It
And
does.
then you'll be
I
a
think-
tree.
You
I
could
think
be
they're
a
gone.
tree.
I don't want to be a tree. I just trust that I'm stubborn enough that probably won't happen.
Oh, he'd make a good pine.
I don't. Red, I don't
Most
wanna be a
stubborn of
tree.
all the trees.
That true?
Yes,
Pines
even
are-
in winter they don't shed their leaves.
I never thought about it that way. You're kind of right. Huh. All right. So there's a tree. Is it this way?
Yeah.
He just
Yeah.
points.
Well, are we going then? Are we gonna stay the course? Is what I'm thinking. So that way we don't linger around here, and more craziness comes.
We should hurry. Yes.
All right.
Is
Well,
it the
then
tree
let's
that's
go.
like right in front of us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it is
Yeah.
the tree right in front of us. I thought
Can
that
I-
was another tree. Okay.
Forage, I guess.
Yes.
Ooh.
Give me a nature check with advantage.
I also thought it was another tree that was similar.
20.
Damn. Anne's rolled well.
Ooh. You see them, a thick thicket of them, just here.
It didn't ping for me. Where is it? On the other side of
It
the
was
tree?
like the other side of the
left.
tree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You actually
Okay.
see a few of them. You see here and like roughly here in the shade of this like large tree. They almost like gesticulate to you, like in a sort of alluring fashion. And in fact, this thicket of them is so vast that you think not only would you have enough to complete your mission, you would have enough to stock your apothecary for weeks, maybe months.
Excellent.
I'll also
believe that
say
I
with
see-
the 20, you also see the remaining components you need to combine with your mushrooms for health potions.
Neat. To the group, I say, I do see some fennel fronds nearby. There are quite a lot, actually. I believe that we only need 4 for our contract, but it would be in our best interest to collect as many as possible, as we can find many other uses for them, and perhaps even sell some.
Right.
I'll start
That sounds
walking
good.
toward
Red,
this one.
are we cool to?
Yes.
Can we get the? You want to talk to them? And if you do, talk to them quickly because we kind of got to get moving.
Oh, certainly. Yeah, Red will just like wander on over and start loudly shouting like, "Are we cool? Is everything good?"
Ooh, make a make a charisma saving throw.
Well, of course.
Not bad for a -1 with a 13.
As you say this, are we cool? You see, like in the boughs, the same goat that you saw earlier. And the goat kind of says to you, Red, it doesn't have to be this way. I'm more than happy to leave you and your friends be. We could make a deal, you and I can leave you and Dove to your adventures forever. No one has to get hurt.
I don't make deals with people who hurt my friends.
Oh, but I don't want to hurt your friends. I want to help them.
I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, then we are of the same mind, Red. You see, Dove is actually just a small child. Young,
Yes, well,
petulant. And if I were to release Dove into your care, I would have to be sure that you would be able to protect them. I mean, imagine if they were to turn back into that soft, gooey, doughy, puddly thing. Wouldn't it be horrible?
that's why I shan't allow you to do it.
Red, are you saying that aloud, Red?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
You tell us. I mean, it's probably in your mind.
Is this just being said to me? These things?
Like, yeah, I guess maybe elegy would be within earshot as well, based off of your placement on the map.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely responding, but I'm not like booming loud. You could roll to hear me if you want.
Okay. Well, what would I roll? Perception?
Sure.
Yes, it would be perception, yeah.
20.
Ooh.
Yeah, you hear it. Yeah, you have ears sharp enough to hear it.
Okay.
Elegy hears it as well.
Yep.
Red, who are you Red? Who are you talking
It's
to?
that stupid goat
That
trying
shouldn't.
to tell me you're a little baby. Sure, you're naive sometimes, but you're no child.
Do we all see a goat in front of us?
He's in the tree, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Up in the tree.
And it's not directly harming you, Red. But kind of like staying at a distance.
Sure.
Then it says, Red, now, I am a creature of my word. And Dove insisted that I leave you be, but I do have ever so many minions, and I can't promise that they wouldn't leave you be.
Well, I'm a creature of my word too. And if you mess with Dove, you mess with me.
Red.
I move up
Very well,
closer
then.
to Red
Hmm.
and I say, Red, what did we say about making any deals with the Fae? And I place a hand on his shoulder and I'm going to use guidance. A guidance cantrip.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Before he does
perfect.
anything.
That'll give you, I think, a D4 to your next skill-based roll,
Yep.
which will be useful as she kind of like locks eyes with you, and you wonder if she's trying to distract you. Give me a perception check, Red.
Okay. And at D4? Add to
This will
that?
give you advantage on your initiative roll. 4, you see materializing. Second here. From the
Uh-oh.
boughs of the tree with like markings on them similar to hers. 3 spectral beasts. I don't know if you can see them. Let me see actually.
Yeah, we can.
Oh, perfect. Their tails kind of flip back and forth, the white of the edge of it still with that kind of pearlescence that's like reminiscent of her own fur. They have like fur so dark other than that like little tuft on the end that they almost blend in with the shadow. And you notice as she's talking to you that they're beginning to kind of like fall into place behind you. But you're able to catch it with that 14. You're able to see them coming.
Uh, yeah, Red will, just sort of like sneer at this goat creature and do one of those like, and get ready to pull out his axe. Nothing needs to be said about the throwdown.
Perfect. Okay. Do you point them out to Elegy?
Yeah, I like I'll pull my axe out and like point the axe like I'm Babe Ruth right at the spectral creatures.
Perfect. Go ahead and make me an intimidation check to see
Oh
if you
yeah, let's
can
go.
taunt them.
Ooh.
Oh,
Woo! Get
perfect.
intimidated,
Yes,
dummies.
your plan goes off exactly as intended. Um, dun, dun, dun. You have a feeling that they will all be attacking you on your next turn. And with that, let's roll for initiative. Go ahead and click on your token and then hit the initiative roll.
Hey, a crit for me. 22.
You didn't click on your token.
I did actually.
Like you did. Look
Yeah,
at you
I
with your
totally did.
22.
Yeah. Easy life.
I just wanted to have a higher number than you.
There we go. And then wait. Okay, there we go. I can customize these numbers. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 9, 9, 19,
These spectral beasts just hanging out in the tree.
There we go. These are actually on the road.
Okay, good.
But
Down
they
the way,
look
yeah.
like they're floating in the tree because of the
Right. Just the visually. I just
Nice.
wanted to make
the
sure.
nature of the map. Yeah. All right, Dove, you see what is transpiring. You see these three beasts, and you know them to be the sort of like minions of your old rival, friend, cousin. You're not sure anymore. It's been 500 years.
Right.
You see one of them like kind of bare its fangs, realizing that Red has noticed it. And as Red taunts them, you see the three kind of fall into a hunting formation and begin to like just begin to move from a trot into like a hunting pace, if that makes sense, into a run or a sprint.
Okay.
You get to go first.
Sure. I'm going to use my bardic inspiration. So let me roll a d12. A 1. That is. Let me just see what it does. It doesn't really help us that much, actually. I guess I'll keep that. I'll target Red with that. And there's really no mechanical to it, aspect to it, but Red for the next let's say the next 10 minutes, you gain it. For some reason in combat, you feel like you understand what's happening in the field a little bit more as your intelligence is increased.
Okay.
But there's no really mechanical hit for that. It's a out of combat roll. And then is
I think that's just your bonus action.
yeah, that's bonus action. That's what I was about to ask.
Yeah.
And then for my actual action, let's try to cast sleep. They're kind of in a little group. We'll see how that goes. They have a spell save of 14. I roll 5d8. I roll 11. Can I put any of them asleep with an 11? I rolled terribly.
Yeah.
I rolled 2 ones,
That
a 2,
was so
a 3, and a 4 on 5d8.
Unfortunately, it's not enough to put any of these to sleep.
Great. Okay. And then I'm going to use my my movement and kind of line up here with Blibble at the bottom.
Perfect.
Kind of form 2 lines. And that's my
Form
turn.
2 lines. All right. And then I think we just click on this. This beast, actually no, because it's 1, 2, 3. This one. I'm actually gonna do this. 3, so I remember. 2, so I remember. And then 1, so I remember. Doing this on a touchpad is kind of annoying. And let's see, how far are you? Oh, perfect. I think I have the movement to make my way to you. Yes, I have a speed of 50 feet. So this creature is going to run towards you, Red. As promised, you did make your intimidation check, so it does attack you and you specifically. Then, ooh, does an 11 hit? I don't think it does.
Nope.
Okay.
You were very excited about that nope.
No.
Not
even
no.
close. Try again,
Doesn't
nerd.
hit us, nerd.
One of the few times I had a character that actually has like good defense.
Yeah.
Most of the time I'm like some dumb rogue or wizard with like 11 and I'm dead half the time. This is great. This is good. This is good time for me.
Hey.
And then it's going to try to claw at you for a 19.
That also does not.
Yeah, that's a nope.
All right. Yeah, this beast tries to bite at you. Its teeth not being able to kind of penetrate your thick shell. It then tries to like sort of paw at you and knock you to the ground, but you are able to hold strong and its claws do no damage. And with that, it is Blibble's turn.
Okay. You've got that one attacking red. I'm just checking a couple things for my course of action here. Obviously, I'm going to attack them, but with what spell? Maybe use Eldritch Blast. What? Shut up, everyone.
Could be one. Could be a decent one.
Yeah.
Listen,
You
when in
should
doubt,
use it. It's what everyone does. Yeah, all right. Let's for now. Let's do an Eldritch Blast towards the spectral beast that just attacked red. Attempt to, anyways. Hacha!
Hey, 22.
that hits.
Sick.
Don't you get extra
B9
damage as well?
force.
It's like 9 and you get an additional...
Yeah, it's an additional, that's from something else on my
one of your packs.
Do you have agonizing blast? Because then I think you get to add
Yes,
your
it's agonizing blast. Yeah, everything is agonizing.
your
blast.
charisma
I
mod
do
to
have
that
those.
damage.
Oh,
Yep.
there you go.
Okay, so it's an extra 3.
For a
I
total
don't know what
of
you
12.
just did, Ann.
Yep.
I clicked show spell description. So
12
there you go.
force damage. That stupid spectral beast.
Perfect. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
I hide. Is there any good logs around here?
I see
Like
now
an
there's
empty
2 doves. I'm gonna remove
Oh, really? We're not seeing that.
I only see
one of these.
I'm this one
Let me
here,
see.
whichever you're removing. I'm the one across from Blibble.
Okay. Actually, I don't know if I can just remove one of them, so I'm going to. We're just gonna ignore that one.
Yeah, we don't see it.
Sorry,
so it's
was
fine.
that your turn, Max?
Well, no, I was going to attempt to hide.
Oh, yes. Yeah, you can take hide as a bonus action. Go ahead and roll your stealth.
Why are we... what?
Nothing. We're not laughing.
This
You're
is
being
I just think it's
technically
really funny that
sound.
you're like, what was your bonus action? I was attempting to hide. It's just a very funny sentence.
What do you need me to roll?
Stealth.
A stealth check.
Stealth. Okay, got it. 10.
Yeah, there's not much for you to use for cover here. You do attempt to duck behind a boulder nearby, but you're not sure how well you are hidden.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I yes, that would be... I mean, I could still move.
Yeah, you got 30 feet of movement.
Yeah, I think Blibble will probably move here. Here. Yeah. Maybe like a little bit of a wider shot to look at stuff. Hold on. Oop.
Got to hide under the overlay.
Okay. Hide under the overlay.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. Can't even see him.
Just kind of moves a little bit over to the right to get a better look at the rest of what's going on and not be so clustered.
Mm-hmm.
And then that is my turn.
Okay. And with that, Elegy, you are up.
Oh, am I? Are
Yeah,
the other two?
Ye-
The turn order thing's a little bit messed up for some reason, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think there were
Um,
there were 2 doves on there, so we just ignored the second one.
Would you say 2 turtle doves?
Good night, everybody.
Yeah,
Good night.
that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone.
Bye, everybody. That's
Thanks
the
for
show.
watching.
The demon's back
Zuriel.
with bad jokes. We're out of here. This is our
oh,
penance.
boy. Okay.
I'm proud of that one.
So we haven't had a long rest, so my spell slots are not.
Probably lacking, yeah.
They've
Same.
not come back yet.
Mhm.
However, I do have.
Don't you get some back with a short rest though?
I don't know.
I want to say you do. I'll look it up while you're acting.
Yeah. So I
You
have I have the Circle of Stars star map thing, right?
Mhm.
So it says I have the guiding bolt spell prepared, and it counts as a druid spell and doesn't count against the number of spells that I can have prepared. So I can cast it without expending a spell slot. I've already done that, but I'm just gonna use it now, since I don't have spell slots active anymore. And I
Perfect.
can do that equal to my proficiency bonus, which is twice. So I will do that just the one time now.
Perfect.
How do I show? I don't know if I need to do that for you guys.
Oh my god.
The star map thing.
Yeah,
Those
that's
are the things at the end. Are like how you.
Anne
Anyways.
starts a TED talk in the middle of the fight, and we're gonna have
Okay,
to learn
I've
about
so
never
stars.
I will
seen this before.
cast.
This is
Yeah, I haven't
cool
either.
shit.
I will cast guiding bolts.
That hits.
On the close one.
On this one, perfect. Go
Yeah, the
ahead and roll
closest one here.
damage.
Great. What is my damage for that guy?
I think if you click on the
4d6
+4 underneath, it should
Yeah, if you just click
like
on guiding
expand.
bolt right underneath where the numbers are, that shows
Got
you
it.
your roll. You know, like on that same thing, and it'll roll the damage.
Okay. I don't know what. I guess I cast it as a level 1.
Oh yeah,
I suppose.
yeah, that makes
or
sense.
just like one use of it, whatever.
I think so,
Okay,
yeah.
12 radiant
Nice.
damage.
Nice.
12. As your guiding bolt goes piercing through this creature's hide, it dies.
Haha.
As it does so, since you are engaged in melee with it, Red,
Oh,
let
good.
me see. Give
I just
me
imagined LG
a
going, haha, because it dies.
Haha.
Just a fucking goddamn king.
give me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. Ay, ay,
Mhm.
Oh,
ay.
you would actually. Hey, you have. Well, you rolled an 18. Does it matter?
It's perfect. So that means you're not frightened, but you do take half damage. As it kind of like dies, like this like guiding bolt piercing through it, cutting it almost cleanly in half, Red. You see it split, and as it does, you have visions, the likes of which you never imagined. Your worst nightmares made manifest, as truly this creature of shadow and nightmare is unmade, kind of reducing itself into its core components. All of your own worst nightmares are realized. And here, where the veil between the realm of the sleeping and the realm of the waking is so thin, it's too real. Now, normally, if you failed this save, you would like suffer from the frightened condition and probably spend your entire action running away.
Oof.
But in this case, you're able to like sort of hold strong, and instead, you just take half of the following damage. Psychic damage, unless you have a way to reduce it. Ooh, I rolled very high.
Damn.
God damn.
So 7.
Okay.
All right. And with that, the beast is vanquished. Elegy, would you like to do anything else on your turn? I think you still have
Yes.
a bonus action as well as your movement if you wanted to move.
Okay. With my bonus action, I would like to grab the remaining good berries that I had from my satchel and just like shove them in Red's paw hand thing
Hey,
and
thank you.
like, here, eat these, they'll help. And I have 4 of those, so you can have all 4 of them, and each one is 1 HP.
Can I do that now, or do I have to wait till my turn?
You'll probably have to expend a bonus action on your turn to
I think that is
Okay.
what
use
it
them,
is for
Red.
the good
Yeah.
berries. Yeah.
Okay.
And then
I mean, you could force feed them.
Shove them
Yeah,
in
that
his
could
mouth.
work.
You could just
Yeah,
shove
if you
him
want
in
to
his
use your
mouth.
bonus
Yeah.
action, like
Okay.
spit him out.
It's like, why am I eating berries now? And then I'll just stay where I am. That's fine.
Perfect. And with that, the other two beasts move into position. Now, Red, your intimidation is still in full effect. The first one is going to come down and attempt to bite you. So, only for a 10. It
Nope.
misses. Then it's going to try to attack you with its claws for a
Oh, this is beautiful.
19.
Nope. It's beautiful.
Now,
beautiful.
the second beast moves into position. Since these have pack tactics, this one actually has advantage on its attacks against you now.
Yeah.
So with how
Try
high
it, you
your AC
stupid
is,
son.
I think you might be okay.
Oh no!
Oh,
That's a
shit.
21
Oh.
and an 18.
The 21.
Yes.
And
And then a no.
then with the claws for a 16 and a 7. So I think just
A
the 21
16
hits.
and a 7?
Yeah, because they have advantage. So it would just be the 16. You take the higher of the two.
Okay.
Just one hit, though.
So just one hit. So it's going to try, as it like bares its jaw, like unhinging the bottom of it, with the other wolf distracting you. This one comes in under the fleshy part of your arm, seeing a sort of gap where your shell doesn't protect you. As you're fending the other one off with your weapon, it comes in from the underside. Dealing 14 points
Damn.
of piercing damage.
Okay.
And that is its turn. That's actually both of their turns. Are there 2 elegies on here too?
We only see one.
Yeah. I still got to go as well. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Is it just
Let
me
me
or
out.
is this in a... Wait, hold up. Let me look on the call. Because what I see is, right now, what the order I see is elegy, blibble, dove.
Yeah.
But then does that mean red just doesn't go?
No, I'm on there.
Yeah, red's a 10.
I think we
Did
just
you get
skipped my turn,
skipped?
maybe.
Oh
might
my
have
gosh,
skipped.
I'm so sorry because I had like doubles
Sorry.
on here. Okay, sorry, Red. Go ahead and go now. My bad. At least they're in
Yes.
range now, so you have something to do.
Red being bit and furious that they would want to hurt his friends. I'm going to rage, and in doing so, come on, wild magic. I roll a 5.
What's that do?
On the wild magic table.
Oh, no.
Yeah, on the wild. All right, so as Red's eyes turn red and he begins to loudly roar, until your rage ends, you're surrounded by multicolored protective lights. You gain +1 bonus to AC, and while within 10 feet of you, your allies gain the same bonus.
Sick.
Get
21
wrecked,
AC.
Oh,
stupid wolves. So yeah, he his eyes turn red, and around him is these bright lights flashing and glowing, and I will attack the one that bit me and try to get this
Okay.
guy off of me. I love wild magic. What a great stupid thing. Big fan. Big fan.
It's wild.
Okay. Great axe.
That hits.
14. Yeah.
Excellent. And smash.
Can you ping which one you're hitting? You said right in front of you, right?
This one, the one that was attacking me.
Okay, the one that was attacking you. Perfect.
Yeah. And so I do 10 damage +2. So 12 total.
10 plus 2 for 12. Okay.
I think my rage counts as my bonus action, so I'm gonna I'll save my berries.
Okay.
And that is it for me. Gather around,
right.
you get +1 AC.
What's the range on that? 10, you said?
10. Yeah.
Okay, great.
10.
So I think you're good.
Yeah, I got it.
And then, okay, mine has Elegy and then Blibble, but I think Elegy already went.
Yeah, it would be Blibble.
Yeah,
And
we're back at
Blibble
the
already
top of
went
the
Yeah,
order.
too.
Then
Blibble
it'd be
hasn't
Blibble.
been.
Okay,
Yeah.
so with us back at the top of the order, my bad. I don't know what happened with the turn order there. I got super confused, but shout outs to Barry for fixing it because I think there was like doubles, and so like I completely lost track. But this time we should be straight. Okay, Dove, we're at the top of the round.
Sure.
It's going to be your turn again. Now, although your nemesis, Sonora, can't directly do anything to you, she is still going to affect the weave of magic in your general area here, creating a wild magic surge. Roll for me, if you will, a d20.
Yeah. A 3. That's low. That means bad things for them,
Or-
good for us.
Good thing.
Surely it's
Right.
good for us. Like some fennel fronds pop up right next to us, and we can just get them and go.
Yeah.
Here, take
I
these.
have a custom table
Nice
here.
seeing you, buddy. We'll see you soon. Okay, bye. Mickey Mouse shows up.
Mhm.
Mickey Mouse shows up.
Along with some lawyers.
Yeah, the lawyers are behind it. Don't mention this on the show. We'll be finding you later if you do. Oh, chat's
I
saying
made my
you're
own
this one.
table very difficult to navigate. So you have a 3. Oh, why did I put this in here?
That's always a great thing to hear before you read what's actually about to happen.
That's kind of crazy. Okay. Roll 4d10 for me, JP.
Can I ask why?
This is going to have a positive effect and a negative effect.
Great. 31. That's a fucking great roll. My voice
31.
is higher.
You gain 31 points of experience, but
Okay.
What?
you take half that in damage, in psychic damage, as you rapidly age 31 years.
Oh!
Huh.
Wait, but like 31 years for him is like a
It's not
year.
that big of a
Nothing.
deal. That'd be a bigger deal
Yeah,
if
if
it
this
was,
was if this
a
was
Blibble.
one of you,
Yeah, like
it
one of
might
us.
be worse.
So I have, okay. Wow, that's a fortuitous roll. I have 1 HP.
All right,
You
come
have
here,
1
you sons of
HP.
bitches.
Oh my gosh, yeah, you have 17.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna fuck
and
you
you
up.
age
All right, here I go.
A singular
Age-
wrinkle forms.
Yeah.
one
on my-
white hair at your temple.
Yeah.
Yes, Dove. Time falls on you. It's actually kind of interesting that you rolled a 3, because this is like a perfect spell for you, given the context of the conversation you just had. Reminding you that you're just a child in the grand measure of the Fae. You see the next 31 years of your life kind of spread out ahead of you, as well as the last 31 years of your life. And you are truly reminded of how slow the passage of time is for those destined to live in this realm instead of the Fae realm. You gain 31 points of experience, but then you're reduced to 1 hit point, and it is your turn.
I know all about how as you get older, time passes faster. I'm a seasoned veteran in that.
It's a whole thing too.
It's
You know, with the way
true.
your
yeah.
the way your eyes perceive too, like
Yeah.
you know,
It's all about the
Time and
FPS
frame
of the
rates.
eyes. It's
yeah,
there's,
the FPS of the
There's-
eye.
there's science and
First-person
data
shooter.
behind it. Yeah, everyone knows that. It's all good.
Mhm.
Anyways, I will also use my my tales from the beyond once again. Hopefully, getting a better roll on this. Did I roll the same damn thing? I rolled a 3. Okay, let's do that. Oh, this is actually great. I'm gonna cast this on Red. Red, your mind is immediately filled. You don't know why, but you immediately have thoughts of all of the journeys that you and I have been on thus far. the highs and lows, all encompassing. It is the Tale of Beloved Friends. You get some temporary HP equal to a D6 plus my charisma. So
Whoa.
let me roll the D6 here. You get 9 temporary HP.
Hey, this is me remembering all of our adventures together from like ever.
Yes, it's the Tale of Beloved Friends, so it's whatever we kind of make of it.
Sure. Can I'd like DM, can I do a roll to see how I remember these adventures?
Yes, of course.
On a 6 or above, I'm gonna roll a D10. On a 6 or above, I know and recognize and remember that, wait a minute, I've seen you in the past not be a turtle before.
Great.
That's highly suspicious.
Great.
Nope. Don't remember that at all.
Easy.
You were always a turtle to me.
Easy.
Yep.
You
Good job.
willfully choose not to remember.
Yeah.
I believe that was
Ooh,
your
thank you.
bonus action.
Yes, it was.
Doug.
Should I just... I'll use... I mean, these things don't have that much HP. I'll use Dissonant Whispers. Red, you hit the one that you're staring at, right? On the map to your left?
Yes.
Okay. I'll hit the one to the north of Red with
Mhm.
Dissonant Whispers. So it needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 15. Or take 17 damage. There's a good roll.
Dang.
Ooh, I think that's a save, so it'll take half damage.
Successful save target takes half as much damage and doesn't have to move away. Yep. Still good damage, though.
Still good damage, because that's what, 8?
Yep, 8.
Perfect.
And then, just for fun factor, I will move over towards Blibble. And just stand right next to him.
What are you doing bunching us up? You stupid.
I get very close to you and say like, "Hey, stay in the fight. We're good. We're doing great. Don't need."
Yeah,
don't
I
need
am
to
staying
run."
in the fight and being tactical. What are you talking about?
That's all we could say. Short combat rounds.
Red, I believe it is your turn with the corrected initiative order.
Okay. Yeah, I'll once again attack this one right here.
Perfect.
And yeah, let's do this thing. No fuss, no muss.
13 enough
he
to
bit
hit?
me. What now?
Is it 13 and up to hit?
Okay. Well, that's a problem.
That's an 11.
You are so
Swing and a miss.
fondly remembering your friendship with Dove that you are distracted from your mission currently.
Like in the middle of
And
combat,
only-
then I'm just like, that was a good time.
You hear the do, 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 do. Ooh, you're making me live.
There's in the background,
rage.
there's like wolves attacking people, and you're all like fighting in the background, and I'm just like,
Whatever
that was a good
gets what I
time.
can't get.
Yeah, your rage temporarily subsides. And you only make like half a swing at this wolf before you're like, oh, Dove really is a good friend.
Yeah. Yep.
Would you like to do
All right,
anything
I
with your
guess that's
bonus
my
action?
turn. Oh wait, I want to eat those while I'm while I'm thinking about this. I eat the berries, and I want my 4 HP back.
You're doubly distracted.
Yeah.
Fair enough. You regain 4 HP, and much like that scene from Lord of the Rings where a single bite of lembas bread can fill someone for a whole day, although a single good berry should fill you for a whole day, you watch Red eat 4 of them with
They're
with
delicious.
ease. Okay, this one that Dove attacked is going to bite at you. It does have the pack tactics still. So it has advantage on this roll for an 18 and a 24.
The 24 definitely hits.
The 24 hits.
Have we done damage to these two?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yes, damage has been
They both
dealt
have.
to both of them.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought the left one was lower, and I figured Red could beat a 13 on his roll, Jesse. Then he rolled an 11.
You're the one who hit me with like visions of a glorious.
Don't blame
past.
this on me, all right? This is your fault. I aided you, and then you didn't aid me.
Yeah.
So you take 12 damage as it bites into you as you're
Dang.
fondly remembering doves.
Ow.
So you only take 9 then, because you got temporary.
Yeah, how much was that temp HP, JP?
9. Yeah, so you take 3 damage.
9, yeah.
Cool, great.
And then it's going to attempt to sort of like throw its weight at you with its 2 paws. With the advantage on the pack tactics, it succeeds. You're going to take additional damage and make a strength saving throw.
Oh, you getting
Drake saving.
you getting
throw.
grappled, I think.
They all be
Hey,
trying to
21.
grapple
Ooh,
me.
you make it. You take an additional, wow, I'm rolling really good on damage, 10 damage, but you are not
Ow.
knocked prone. You are able to stay on your feet.
You're at 9 HP now?
I'm at 10.
Got it.
It is now the second wolf's turn. You see it has like the taste of blood in its mouth, it's bristling, and you see now that it has that same pinkish tinge in its eyes that you saw the Fae had. It is imbued with its master's power. It is also going to bite you since you succeeded on that intimidation check earlier.
Sure.
For
23. All right, the 21. I don't know what
Or
your
20
rules are, but I had 21 AC. So
Is that
well,
him?
tell
this
me.
is just advantage, so it's only going to be the just take the higher of the two. So
Oh,
the
okay.
23 hits
23.
for an additional 9 damage.
Ow.
And then it's also going to try to knock you to the ground. Wait, where is it? There we go. And it has advantage on this roll as well.
Oh my god.
All right, 23. I think that hits. Go ahead and make another
Does.
strength save for me. Ooh, okay. And then, so you take. I rolled
10?
6s
I'm
on
down.
those d6 twice. 10 damage.
Jeez.
And
I'm down.
although you see Red try to stay on his feet as this wolf jumps at him, this time
Oh, God.
he falls to the ground with 0 hit points, knocked unconscious.
We did just RP it, but you would get half damage on all that stuff because you're a barbarian, Jesse. You get resistance.
Oh yeah,
to,
you have resistance to piercing and slashing damage.
Yeah.
Whilst
Well.
Barb stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Sorry, I forgot to keep track of that, but you. Yeah, I think like.
I think you take 5 instead of just give yourself 10 HP back, essentially. I don't know what you're at when you got knocked
How much
down.
negative did you go?
I got -9. So
So you'd have 1 HP.
okay. I'll
Ish.
take it. I'm not down. You can't take me down, Bronze.
I mean, I didn't do
I'm fighting. I'm swinging.
Those were only the most 2 recent attacks because she rolled 10 on both of them. So you probably have a little bit more
Yeah.
than 1 HP, but
I'm just being
alive's better
kind.
than dead. Yeah.
I don't want to destroy these too quickly.
Elegy, it is your turn.
Great. Yes. Okay, so I will use Starry Form to as a bonus action.
Do we see
Um,
anything like on the battlefield
Yeah.
differently about that? Like, are you
Yes.
like a fucking Ulduar
So
raid
you
boss?
see-
Like, what do we see?
You see Elegy. I retain the same form essentially. Like I look basically the same, except for now you can see like my joints are like glimmering like stars, and lines are connecting them. Like you can see my skeleton, I suppose. And I'm also shedding light now in a 10-foot radius. A bright light. This will last for 10 minutes, and I get to choose a form of a constellation which appears on just on my chest, I suppose. And I'll use the chalice. So whenever I cast a spell using a spell slot, which I have one level 2 spell slot remaining, another creature or myself within 30 feet will regain hit points equal to 1d8 plus my wisdom.
Wow.
So I'm going to use Cure Wounds as my action to touch Red, who I am right next to. And I'm going to cast this as a level 2 spell. So it should be 2d8 plus my spell casting ability, I think. So Cure Wounds, level 2. That is terrible. Great. Level 1.
Hey, 10's still
Sick.
good. 10's not bad.
Yeah, I'll
Hey.
take a
Yeah.
Yeah,
9.
so he gets
Better than
10.
nothing.
And then because of the starry form, another creature within 30 feet gets 1d8 plus my wisdom modifier, which is 2, I guess. Right?
Yes, I believe
saving
yes, you
throws
have
is
plus,
4.
you have plus 2.
Okay, so should I just roll 1d8 plus 2?
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be for Dove.
Great.
4 HP.
4.
So, Dove, you gain an additional 4.
Okay. Yeah, I've got 5 total with 9 temp.
Amazing.
Sick.
Would you like to do anything
beat
else
up.
on your turn, Elegy? So you see this beautiful light emanate from this Kenku, and you both feel this like, what does your healing feel like? Is it like kind of warm, or is it more of like a tingly feeling?
Yeah, I would say, you know that feeling of when you've been sitting inside in the air conditioning for too long and you go outside and it's sunny and you feel like you're thawing out, like the sun is
Mhm.
just like warming up all the parts of your body. Feels like that. You feel great.
Ooh, it's a good feeling. The two turtles feel this like sort of warmth envelop both of you. Unless you'd like to do anything else, I think it's Blibble's turn.
On
Sick.
Blibble.
No?
What's old B-Dubs
Mister.
up to?
Yeah, Blibble sees all this going down, sees Red get kind of pounced on a bit, decides to step things up in his mind a bit, and he's going to cast Scorching Ray
Ooh.
Ooh.
towards. So now with this, this is the first time I've cast Scorching Ray. You can cast 3, all right, to
Yep.
1 or several targets. Do I have to choose that out the gate, or can I go 1 ray at a time, and then if an enemy
You have, I
dies, I
do
can
believe you
then
have
use the
to,
remaining one?
I'll let you
Decide.
use one at a time. Yeah, yeah,
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that distinction, whether or not I
yeah.
can do that.
I'm okay with that. You need a 13 and up to hit.
Okay. Yeah, you see Blibble take his hands and kind of in a sort of Doctor Strange fashion, like go like that and magically open up the medallion that has a torch, like an old, strange symbol, almost like a rune torch symbol that's on his medallion hanging below, and it slides open a glowing, fiery light that emanates from it, and this is where the rays will come out of towards his foes. Let's try. First one. So Scorching Ray. Hold on, I'm scrolling down. I don't have it added to here, so give me a second. So I add it to my thing. Actually, no, I can just click the spell itself. Hold on. It's the first time I've casted Scorching Ray. Give me a moment, guys. Quiet down, crowd. I can hear you.
Unbelievable.
Crowd just.
I can't believe he doesn't know how to use Scorching Ray.
Quiet, Marin.
You just hear that from the bushes behind us.
A 22 is a hit.
Oh wait, sorry, I was reading that above. Nice. All right, so bang. This is to the top one, by the way.
For 4. Perfect. It's still standing. Wait, which one is this targeted at of the two?
Just above red.
North of red.
North of red. Yeah, still standing.
16. Does that hit?
That's a hit.
Heavy.
For another 8. This one dies.
Heck
Red,
yeah.
give me a wisdom saving throw.
Not again.
You're welcome, buddy.
13.
It's enough. You just needed to beat a 12. So you take half of the psychic damage from this. So you take 6 psychic damages. As this beast is undone, it returns to the components it's made of: living, shadow, and nightmare.
Yeah,
Splitting
got it.
open
Take
from
that,
the
you son of a
inside
bitch.
out.
Sorry, buddy. Sorry about that.
Oh, why does it keep hurting me?
I'm stuck in a box here. All right, like, what are we gonna not kill them?
Does that knock you down, Red?
No, I'm still up. It just hurts.
You're up? Okay.
I have
It's just
4 HP.
Blibble, I will give you a chance to realize that if you kill the second wolf, it will happen again. But this is up to you. You do have 1 ray left.
He's got to use the ray. I mean, he's got to use.
I mean, you got to use it. If I go down,
You
to
got to
roll
use
to
the
hit.
ray. You got to. What are we gonna not kill these things with? Come on.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
No. Fair.
All right.
17 is a hit. Go ahead and give damage or roll damage. 4. It is still standing.
All right, and then
It was not
with
dealt
my-
as grievous a
Okay.
hit as the one that suffered from the dissonant whispers.
right. Okay, and then to finalize my action, Blibble's going to move like here and try to hide again.
Okay, go ahead and roll stealth. 6. Perfect. It is the top of the round. Will one of the party members roll a d4 for me? On a 1, it's Red. 2, Elegy. 3, Dove. 4, Blibble.
And you got good rolls. I don't know what the good roll is there. Good luck.
Yeah, I don't know how a good roll here would work, but
4.
4.
A 4.
4,
Blibble.
Blibble.
Hey, good
Go
roll.
ahead and roll a d20 for me as the Fae, finding your attempt at hiding amusing, manipulates the weave to create a wild magic surge. A 7. Okay, let's come here.
Knew it. It would have been fine if I just found a log to hide behind. It would have been fine.
All right. Wait. Where's my table?
What I'm saying is, how come this Fae hasn't been subjected to the initiative turn order? You know what I'm saying? And it's just able to,
That
or
might
is-
be
unless
hidden
it's hidden
initiative,
from us.
You know, it's the top of the turn order now because it's my turn. So that's a lot of damage.
You teleport 17 feet into the air,
Oh, cool.
where you will begin to fall at the top of your
Ah.
turn. Dove, it is your turn.
Do I see him teleport 15 feet in the air?
Yes, you see him shoot up 17 feet into the air.
Blibble, random question. How much do you weigh?
Can't be that much. All right, hold on, let me look at.
Is it more than 10 pounds?
Yeah.
Damn. Is it more than 20 pounds?
I mean, I would think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how small goblins are. I don't know. Maybe you're a small.
I'm not that small.
Maybe you're the runt goblin,
mean-
you know?
Even if he's like 4.5, 5 feet, he's probably gonna weigh
It's
like
still gonna be
100 pounds. Yeah, at least with all his gear and everything.
I don't think there's a way that I can. What's below him, Bronze? If I
Ground.
okay, it's just solid ground.
Character sheet says
Yeah.
65 pounds. There you go. Yeah, I don't even know my own.
Character sheet says
Wait.
65. Okay.
As I go flying up, though, you hear Blibble going like,
Oh, hey, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then I just see you 17 feet up in the air, falling. I don't have feather fall, so you're kind of just gonna have to. I don't.
it's not that high.
Fall
It's not that high.
Fall damage is a
Yeah.
lot, though. Isn't that like
Not that
3d6
high.
or something?
No, it's 1d6 per 10 feet of falling damage. So it could
Yeah,
have
it's
been
not
up
that
to
bad.
3d6, but at this height, it's only going to be 1d6.
It's not that bad. And I
I'll
have
let
all
you
my
take
health.
that. I'll let you take that damage. That's
It's
fine.
okay.
That's not a big deal. I'm gonna use. Do I know anything about these creatures that if I kill them with like psychic damage, that if they still explode?
Yeah, you would know based off of your relationship with their sort of keeper.
Yeah.
that it's less about the type of damage and more about the act of dying. They kind of disintegrate into the materials they're made out of, and that is what keeps hurting Red Jasper, who's actively sort of embroiled in melee with them.
Got it. Well, I will cast bonus action. We'll do Healing Ward, which is D4 plus spellcasting modifier, so plus charisma, which is D4 plus 5. Wow, that's pretty good. You'll get an additional 6 HP, Red. Put you back up to 10.
Thank you.
That's
Is that bonus HP or
that's real HP, yeah.
Nice.
That's bonus action. I don't want to be the thing that that kills Red, so I don't want to kill that thing. I don't really have anything else to do.
I feel like as soon as your turn is over, Red's gonna hit it and do it anyway.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
look,
I don't think he understands that when these things
I need
die.
I need all the bonuses. I can't be the one that does it to Red.
That's fair.
I'm in some hot water with Red at the moment.
Mhm.
I kind of want to use. I don't. Can you do anything with Mage Hand from like a push? I don't think you can. You can move the hand 30 feet each time you use it. Hand can attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds. Could I somehow like give Blibble any sort of aid via a Mage Hand? Could I? Oh, here's what I'm gonna do. Can I find? I'm gonna cast Mage Hand, and have it go and find a branch, and then put the branch somewhere for Blibble to grab it to soften the blow.
Oh,
If I
to
can,
try to
like-
see if you can.
If I can like knock off a falling damage die or some shit like that. I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know if
yeah.
you'll
Go
allow
ahead
that,
and
but-
give me a sleight of hand check to see how effective you are in this endeavor to sort of like slow his fall rate.
Great. 21.
It's 21.
Yeah.
Nice.
I'll allow you to take 2 flat damage off of whatever he rolls on the d6 to fall.
Great. Okay. A Mage Hand appears kind of in your general area, Blibble, 17 feet up. You're maybe confused by it, and then goes and grabs a branch and it's right next to you. You can opt to do whatever you want with that branch, but it's just holding a tree branch in front of you that weighs about 10 pounds.
It'd be funny if Blibble's like, fuck, doesn't even grab.
Well, you're falling, so you might not have, it's up to you. It's up to you. That's my action.
Perfect. Red, it is your turn.
All right. I'm just gonna swing on it.
Okay, roll the hit.
Whew.
That hits. Go ahead and give me damage.
+2.
Rolled a 21 and did
So 8 plus 2,
15 damage.
10. It dies. As your axe cleaves through it cleanly, it disintegrates into its components. Go ahead and give me a wisdom save.
Hey, it's time.
Oh, fuck.
Oof.
That's a 5.
So you'll take full damage from this. You take 16 points of psychic damage. If you're still up, you start fleeing in the opposite direction as this last sort of nightmare
Oh, I'm not up.
creature.
Yeah, he goes down.
Oh, yeah. Okay, we exit initiative order. And you see the combat is done. The Fae does not summon any more beings. In fact, you notice now that they were sitting in the bows, like observing all of this with some vague enjoyment, almost as though they were kind of watching a tourney of sorts. And they say, interesting. And just fade from existence back into the bows.
Point of order, Blibble's falling, grabs the branch and goes,
Oh, that's true. You do still finish your fall. So you take 1 bludgeoning damage.
okay.
as you land unceremoniously on the ground.
What
Red
happened? Did we
lies
win?
unconscious before all of you, bravely slaying the last beast before being felled himself.
Elegy, do you have any berries left?
I'm like on my knees next to him, like kind of feeling him for like, pulse and everything like that. I don't. He ate the last of them. But I did find some materials that I could use. We could craft a healing potion from those mushrooms we found earlier. I'm like digging in my bag. I don't know how potion crafting.
I'll just say
Um,
it's fine. And you see me just place my hand on Red. I'll cast Healing Word. You'll get 7 HP. You're back up, Red.
Yeah, Red pops back up, just like, "Raw! See, that wasn't so bad.
Are you okay,
Good
Red?
work, everyone."
just like
You won.
traumatized.
Why? What are you traumatized? What is Elegy doing? Are you just like distraught?
I'm just like he was basically like dying in front of me, And it's just and then you're just like, no, it's fine, and he just like gets up again, and I'm just like stressed.
Oh,
It's-
to try to like ease your
everything was-
stress. It'll take a lot
Yeah.
to kill Red. You shouldn't worry, Elegy.
You all
Hey, he's
gain
all right.
600 experience.
He's
600?
doing all right. Way to go, Red. Woo!
Hey, way to go, Blibble.
Hey, I was there, doing my thing.
You were flying.
Yeah, that one, I didn't do that one. That kind of sucked a little bit, but
Oh, that was the best part.
it was a branch that I grabbed that helped a little bit.
Yes. Good work.
Oh, we live again. Hey, we're getting kind of good at this.
Are you still star form, Elegy?
that lasts 10 minutes, so I'm not
Yeah,
sure.
so it's like still going. Yeah.
I mean, I can dismiss
600,
it
by the way?
whenever, so I guess I just do
Yeah,
that.
600
now.
max. Okay.
Yeah.
4,400 then.
Uh,
You're
You all
4,431.
yeah.
You all see around Red's feet a large crop of the fronds that you have paid so dearly to obtain. Each one unfurled almost like a little green hand in front of you.
Nice.
You know that each one is deeply valuable and the life-giving properties that it has. And seeing so many of them is a pretty rare treat.
Elegy, I believe you should be the one to handle these properly.
Yes, I shall. And then I'm gonna start collecting them. I
Mhm.
suppose.
Yeah, you're proficient in herbalism, so you're able to do so with great ease, and you are able to procure all of them successfully, kind of like knowing how to pluck them from where they rest without damaging them. You are able
Little's
to
been-
acquire 26
Dang.
Nice.
mature
26
specimens.
fronds? Wow, damn.
I'm gonna
Mhm.
say
Hell
Blibble
yeah.
is like observing to try to like learn for future reference how to properly,
Hell yeah.
knowing that they're
Yeah,
valuable. and
Elegy
whatnot.
would be like telling you and like giving you tips on,
Yeah.
like make sure you want to cut under the node here so that it
Oh,
stays
okay.
alive as long as possible.
Yeah, that
like
makes
showing.
sense. Nice.
Having
Cool.
sort of procured all of the mature specimens, leaving the younger ones to kind of grow to maturity where they will obtain the properties of the fully grown ones, the fully grown buds. You fill your bag, and a lot of you look about and I guess wonder on whether or not you should return home.
I have a question.
Hmm.
Can I collect some of the dirt that these frenel grow in and attempt later to propagate a new fennel frond plant, like at my house, using one of the ones that I've cut?
Definitely. definitely. Yes, give me a medicine check with advantage to see if you can kind of like get enough of like a substrate. Yes, yeah.
18.
You're able to, you take very careful note of where, like the conditions, like the temperature that you're currently in, the humidity of the soil, the amount of sunlight. And then you take a nice hefty soil sample. And you do think you could successfully regrow these plants back to health um, in the sort of sanctity of your home. You think you could heal them, I guess, from like being a sort of cut plant into like developing a root system. The way people do, like when they put plants in flower, or like when they take like a cutting of a plant and put in like a glass of water.
Right.
And then we take the small baby plants too. Bitch.
Red's not gonna let you do that.
Yeah, red doesn't let that happen.
Innocent.
Turns
babies.
out we got 70 plants now.
On the grounds around us, do we see any sense of the original mission was that 4 teams have gone missing. Do we see
Mhm.
any remnants of 4 teams? Do we see,
Give me an investigation check.
what do I got for that? It's 1. Can I ask for help from Blibble for advantage?
Of course, yeah.
Blibble, do you see any of the teams here? And then I start searching. Hopefully help with you.
Oh, let's take a look around here.
Thank God I had advantage. That's a 20. Otherwise, it would have been a 1.
With a 20, you do see a seal vaguely familiar to you. You realize it's the sigil of the rescue and reconnaissance teams that often leave the guild hall, or sort of the last call, in search of other teams that have gone missing. The insignia sticks out to you, a beautiful gilded medical cross with wings on either side of it.
I don't. Is it leading off any direction? Is it just the seal?
Yeah, it looks as though it's been ripped unceremoniously, like it still has a piece of fabric attached to it where it was removed from the robes that it was so proudly affixed to. In fact, the back of the fabric might even have a little bit of blood on it, where you can tell that this was not cast aside lightly, but rather rent with great force. You do see like some tracks leading back to the trees, the trunk of the tree.
We should go and search for this crew. But, Elegy, perhaps you should return to the city with the fronds so they make it back safe?
Yes, I think that it is best to turn these in and to make sure that they are taken care of so that they are as fresh as possible. We'll get the best use out of them that way. I believe also we should not go in pursuit of a new quest at this time. We are gravely injured and lacking in supplies.
Perhaps we should all return then. The teams are out there,
Yeah. I mean, I feel pretty good, but that's just old Blibble. You know what I'm saying?
though. Well,
No, but
Yes,
seriously, you guys, I'm glad you're alive. That's good. I didn't want you guys to die.
some of us.
I just need a rest, and I'll be fine. Good night's sleep will do me well.
Yeah, not here though. Not here. Let's get the fuck out of here.
No, we should get Marin, find the what was the beast's name? Shursa.
Shirsa!
Find Shursa
Shursa.
and return to town.
Aaron,
Yeah,
why don't you lead the way back? I'm sure you want to get out of here too.
I do. I make maps. I don't do this type of thing.
Well,
They're very good maps.
Perhaps after we return, it's possible that we can acquire a new contract, since now you have evidence of the teams that have come before us. And like motion to the emblem, I guess, that Dove is probably holding.
yeah, I'll as you kind of motion towards it, I'll toss it to you. Yes, please turn it in when you turn the fronds in. Let them know.
Why do you keep saying that as if we're not going with? Are we not going with? I don't want to stay here if we don't have to.
No, we're going with, but we're coming back out for those parties, Blibble.
All right.
Just not right
We'll
away.
talk more about that, probably.
We have a lot to discuss, it seems.
Yep.
That we do.
Seems like everything turned out real well for Blibble's bandits.
Like, cock my head.
Blibble's buddy. No, that's not good. We're gonna workshop the name.
And as you say this, Blibble, and make your way through the dark, ponderous shadows of Nizan Valley's trees, hoping you find your way in path safely, that'll be where we call today's session to a close.
How about
You
Blibble the
live.
Banditos? What do you guys think about that one? What if it had a...
You're still going on. That's where the show ends. It's us walking off, and you're just throwing out names that rhyme with Blibble.
Oh boy.
Have alliteration. Well,
Have
something will stick.
alliteration.
We'll get it.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Last Call for Adventure. I'm so happy we were able to defeat the technical difficulty demons and make this episode happen. Thank you for being patient as we tackled it. Let's go around and do some wonderful shout outs. Take it away, Jesse. You're first.
Hey, thank you so much again for a wonderful episode. I almost died multiple times and couldn't ask for more fun. So, hey, boy, oh boy, we got all sorts of stuff going on over on the YouTube channel and over here on the Twitch. Just streaming there's too many games, y'all. There's too many games. I'm halfway through about 5 games right now, so that's fun. I don't know how we'll figure out how to make that happen. And yeah, and then we're just like doing some kind of like goofy holiday stuff here at the office. And we're making videos of that, so be on the lookout for that as well. And yeah, just I hope everyone is good, and I hope you tune in next week for another great episode.
JP.
Thank you so much. We'll be back next week. Anne will be leaving us for an episode. She'll be back, though, in the new year. So this will be her final episode. And hope everything goes well. Hope you have a happy holidays. And we'll see you on the 4th for the return. Once again, no episode on the 28th, but there will be an episode next week with just me, Blibble, and Jesse. And maybe we'll go try to find those people, those parties. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We got drop frames.
Max.
Oh, hold on real quick. We got drop frames real quick on Sunday. I got a bunch of shoutouts. I think that's it. Yeah, drop frames on Sunday. Now you cut me short. Now I'm on the spot. Now it's weird. Max, save me.
Just want to remind you guys, we got drop frames on Sunday.
Thank you, Max.
Lots of stuff coming up.
You're my number one, Max. That's why right there.
For the old JP and Friends production gang.
MCU crew Monday.
I'm
oh wait, no MCU crew. Max, go ahead. Sorry.
I'm Gas Mexican. I'll be streaming probably later on today. Might be starting a little bit earlier than normal. Usually we're around like, I don't know, 8:30 Central, but who cares about that? D&D stuff. Hey, we lived again. Old Blibble's Bandits, or Blibble in the... Someone said Blibble in the Blibbettes. It's terrible names.
I think that's it. I think that's the one.
Yeah.
I'm Gas Mexican. I've been Blibble. I love playing D&D with y'all folk. I hope you've been enjoying it. We conquered, like we said, multiple technical difficulties and stuff, which is always good to be able to push through it and still be able to have like an enjoyable show. I thought it was still fun and good times. We'll do a little post show, I'm sure, afterwards. But if you guys want to watch me, I'll be live later. That's pretty much it. Find me on all the things by looking up my name. Okay, bye.
And
well, as JP mentioned, I will not be here next week. I'm going to be gone for like a week and a half or something like that. I'm going to France to celebrate Christmas with my partner's family. So I will see you all in the new year. However, I will be streaming later on today. Fromage wants to play some Overwatch, so we're going to do that later. I'm just going to take a short break. And yeah, it's going to be a bit of a hectic week over on my stream as I'm trying to make the most out of each day as I can before I head across the ocean. But thank you all for watching. I'm glad that I was able to use some of my druidic spell healing things to hopefully keep you guys alive. I was trying. And I will see you all in the new year. On January 4th will be the next episode for me.
oh yeah, that leaves me. Hi, hello. Thank you for putting up with my mobile setup. I'm in LA at my mom's, so That's what that is. So thank you so much for being patient. As always, you can catch me here on Last Call for Adventure on Wednesdays. On Mondays, we do MCU Crew, although I think we did our last episode of the year. And on Tuesday nights, I play D&D on my channel with a game called Shikar. And that's mostly it. I'm that brown scroll everywhere. And if you have thoughts about the show, let me know in Discord. Actually, check it pretty often. I love hearing y'all's reactions over there. It's kind of nice. Kind of nice. Thank you. The mobile setup gets better every time. And I feel like at some point it'll be so good, no one will even know that I'm traveling one day.
Yeah. Isn't it weird doing shoutouts when you're the host, Bronze? I'm glad I'm not the
I
only one.
hate it.
Yeah.
I freaking hate it.
It's awkward. I'm glad you finally get to experience that because I've been living through
It's
that
so
for
horrible.
12 years now, and I don't like it.
I hate throwing to myself too. Like, oh yes, up next it's me. Anyways, thank you for a wonderful episode, everyone. Now we're gonna go record the post show. Have a great time. We'll see you next time on Last Call for Adventure.
Nice drum roll. Bye. We're out of here.